Hello YouTube and welcome to Color Grade School. In this video I will show you how to mount the Blackmagic Pocket Cinema Camera 4K onto the Zhiyun Crane V2. Although I recommend using the DJI Ronin S for this particular camera, the Crane V2 will work just as fine but only when using lighter lenses. Now in order to successfully mount the Pocket 4K onto the Crane V2, we will need a quick release plate in order to get the extra mounting space since the camera is wider than most cameras in the market. This will also help us achieve a better balance to not stress the motors of the Crane V2. The quick release plate we will be using is unbranded, but it is inexpensive and can be purchased on Amazon. The link to this product will be listed in the description below. So the first thing we will do is mount the quick release base plate onto the Crane V2. Then let's attach the mounting plate to our camera. You will notice that when you try to slide the camera onto the base plate, the camera's plate does not enter all the way into the base plate. This is okay since the base plate's locking pin and the knob secure it very tightly. Now let's balance the Pocket 4K on the crane. The camera balances the tilt axis very well, but it will remain heavy on the left side. However, the crane will still hold the camera well. You can also use a counterweight, but I've been using this setup for weeks and haven't had any issues. Let's power on the crane and test the movements. All seems to be working fine. Now let's look at some test shots in real time and in slow motion using this setup. After using this setup, I have some pros and cons. I'll start with the cons. You cannot use underslung mode. When I try to rotate the gimbal, the width of the camera does not allow it to rotate to underslung mode. You cannot use heavy lenses. You are limited to either micro four thirds lenses or very small lenses. And the last one, it can be difficult to attach accessories such as audio or power sources. Now let's go on to the pros. It has very good stability with the Pocket 4K. I have tested this gimbal on uneven grounds and still achieve great results. It is cost efficient. A Crane V2 is inexpensive compared to other gimbals. Small and easily fits in bags. I attach mine to the side of my backpack. And the last one, it has a very long battery life. And now the big question, do I recommend this setup? If you use micro four thirds lenses and if you're on a budget but want good stabilization, then I absolutely recommend it. Now, if you want the best stabilization, and you adapt lenses with a Metabone speed booster, need accessories or a follow focus motor, then I don't recommend the Crane V2 with the Pocket 4K. I recommend the Ronin S or the Moza for bigger lenses and for better stabilization. One last tip. When you achieve a perfect balance on any gimbal, take a lead pencil and mark the position of the gimbal's arms. This will help you when you're storing the gimbal and have to move the arms. All you have to do is align the gimbal's arms with the lines you marked with your pencil and you won't need to rebalance your camera. It will save you a lot of time when you have to mount your camera back on the gimbal. You can even use different color markings if you have different cameras. I hope you enjoyed this video and found it helpful. Click the subscribe button for more videos like this one. This is Color Grade School and I will see you in the next one.